As a youth pastor, youth camp is one of the most important events that we do all year. And so I want to make sure that when I choose a camp, and there are a lot of choices to choose from, but I want to make sure that I'm choosing a camp that's going to help me accomplish my goals for the year. I want to make sure that my youth camp that I go to is evangelistic, is encouraging, but also equipping. And that's why I choose Global Youth Ministry. And because they really do a really good job of evangelizing your students. They do a really good job of encouraging them to grow in their faith, to live in their faith. But also, what sets them apart is that they help your adults strategize about how to take that week of camp and extend it the whole year. It helps students equip them to go evangelize their friends, to build a stronger youth group, to make sure that their youth group is not just for them, but it's by them. So that's why I choose Global Youth Ministry.
When we started Global Youth Camps, we were coming at it from the perspective of the youth pastor and the youth group. What do they need? We didn't want it to be just about the camp. We wanted it to be about the youth group, the youth ministry, and preparing for a better future. And so our youth camps, we believe, come from that perspective and have 5 unique features.
Are you tired of the camp high? We are too. That's why here at Global, we want you to keep the change. We don't want change to happen here and never go home with you. We want it to happen here, but also continually happen as you go home. That way your youth ministry changes for the better continually after camp.
One of the things I like so much about Global Youth Ministry is that we intentionally try to keep our camp numbers low. That way, we can focus more on your students and your adult leaders. Hope to see you soon.
Also at camp, we're all about leadership development. And in fact, we believe that camp is not just for students, it's also for adults. And so we want to take your adults, whether you're the youth pastor or an adult chaperone, and we want to show you some biblical principles of what it looks like to do youth ministry from your area in your culture. And these are principles that will apply to any culture. Not only that, but we also want to take your 11th graders and your 12th graders and give them some opportunities to lead while at camp. It could be through games, Bible studies, or even just praying over somebody out loud. These are things that are tried and true youth ministry principles that we think that you could use too.
Our mission interns are dedicated to your students. They see this as an opportunity to be on mission right here in the U.S., and they raise their funds to do so. They will be the people you see leading your team through rec games, through worship, small groups, team times, and so much more. Their main focus is to pour into the spiritual walks of your students and your adults.
We look at camp through the lens of intentional leadership. Our camp speakers, our worship team, and our interns, they all help us point your students in the right direction. Whether that's through rec games, through worship, through messages, through small group, they all funnel down into one main takeaway for your students to take home and get to work.